Welcome to the TBM850. This aircraft was born in France, resulting from a partnership with a Texas-based Mooney aircraft at the time. 30 years and more than 1,000 aircraft later, the TBM is still recognized as the world's fastest pressurized single-engine turboprop aircraft. Originally launched as the TBM700 with an engine power of 700 horsepower, the program grew with the TBM850 and reached new heights with the TBM900 series. The TBM850 has a Pratt & Whitney PT6A 66D with a maximum cruising speed of 320 knots, max range of 1,520 nautical miles, and a certified ceiling of 31,000 feet. Today, you'll see me fly from Alice Springs, not a very large town at all with a population of circa 30,000 residents. The closest major capital is Darwin, 1,498 kilometers away. Today, you join me in something a bit different. The whirly 2020 blade is not above us, it is in front of us. You join me in the fantastic black square TBM850. Probably one of my most prized modules in MSFS. I flew the hot start TBM910, I think it is, in X-Plane quite a bit. So I've enjoyed having a properly modeled TBM in the sim. I know there's the 930, but I just prefer the feel of this. So I know it's a bit more analog. I mean, we've got the GTN in the middle, so that's all we really need. But yeah, this is a great module. So we're going to fly today from Alice Springs to Yei, which is Ulod, I think it's called. It's called Conilin. I can't pronounce that. It's not a particularly long flight. It's about 200 miles. So yeah, we're going to get up to some altitude. We're going to get to about 20,000 feet. Probably go a bit higher. And just see what this thing's like. So I think, without further ado, let us get started. So, we flick on the battery. Wait for it all to come alive. We've got the nav lights on. We put the ignition on. The auxiliary pump goes on. Park and brake is on. Starter. Right, here we go. Let's turn it. Let that rise a bit. Introduce the fuel. Look for a hung start or a hot start. That's borderline. Yeah. Let's turn that off. And go full mixture. Turn everything on. As you can see, I've got the flight plan loaded already. I haven't flown this particular aircraft for some time. I've been, as you can see in the channel, helicopter focused, so might be a little bit rusty, so please forgive me. We'll do our best not to crash. Put that up to 20,000 feet. We are flying offline, so we can pretty much just do what we want. Got a few stutters out here today for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Auto select. Inertial separator, that's fine. Auto. Right, I think what we'll do, check the park and brake. Yep, wheel trucks aren't there. Park and brakes off. We'll just have to taxi through these people. It has got a bit of a weird taxi out function. In terms of the power, it's like nothing, and you're taking off. So you're just going to be a bit careful with that. We'll do a no flaps departure today. We should have enough runway to do that. Clear left. On the right, initial separator is fine. Beta, I'm not sure what that means. How to get rid of it. I hope when we accelerate that should go away. Try and stay in the middle. And then we need to just set our cabin altitude. Strobes on, landing lights on. Squawk Charlie. Taxi out, runway 12. Even though we are offline, I'd just like to do a quick check to make sure that there isn't any surprise AI traffic around here. Just trim it down a bit. Right, if you're ready, I am ready. Advance the power. Bring the RPM up. Oh. There we go. There's the RPM. We can just limit the power as well, so that we don't over torque the engine, but we should be good if we just do that. That's full power. We won't go above 100%. There's 100 knots, should be good. Rotate. Just lifts so effortlessly into the sky. Positive road gear coming up. Right a bit. We're just having to add a bit of aileron trim to the right, because it seems to be a bit heavier on the left. Naturally, with me flying, that makes sense. So what we'll do, we'll enable the yaw damper, nav, and autopilot. Don't know why it's traffic. Don't know what traffic it's on about. Then we will arm that, and we'll go up 2,500 feet a minute for now. Inertial separator can come off now. Inertial separator is a like a bypass, I believe, in the intake that just stops debris and that getting into the engine. But the downside is it affects temperature. So as soon as you sort of clear any water or debris, dust, that sort of thing, turn the inertial separator off, and you'll see the temperature, the ITT, actually start to come down a bit. So let's just zoom out. Make sure we don't fall out of the sky. We do have quite a sharp turn now, so what I'll keep that speed down just to give us a chance. Takes the locking them off. Climbing nicely. Perfect. I will catch up with you once we are in the cruise. What amazes me in Australia is the size of this country. Just insane. But yeah, we are bumbling along quite nicely. And I'll catch you up when we're a bit closer. No idea when we do the descent. I still need to figure out how to plan for that. But I'm sure we'll get down there safely. Right, we're back in the cockpit. 3,500 feet. The airfield should be just on our nose. There it is there. We're not doing any sort of eyeless approach, or we're going to fly this sort of Outback style. So we're going to slight wind, sort of irrelevant. So we'll land. I think we'll land from the right here. So nav off, autopilot off, flight directory off. Let's obviously dive into the right because of the trim I'd put on. There we go. Whoa. Right, we're at idle. Let's beat off some speed. Just want to get below about 130 and then I'll put the gear down. That's coming down. Let's turn finals. Take some flaps here. There's that big rock in the middle of nowhere. Red Rock, I think it's called. For white, we'll be flying all night. Flaps full. There's a bit of lift. Feels like more of an F-18 approach than a TBM, if I'm honest. I think we want to touch down around the sort of 18 knots. floated quite a bit. And there's reverse. And we are down safely. Didn't even touch the brakes. We'll use them now to try and take this taxiway. Brilliant. Very short video, I think. Just something a bit different. Would like to explore the Outback a bit more. Like I said in my previous video, when the A380 by Fly-by-Wire comes out, we'll be exploring that a bit more. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a comment on any specific video you want me to do next time. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.